Let's give it up for Max. He's becoming a good friend of the room. He's Cincinnati's finest. He's going to knock your socks off. I know he is. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. Give it up for him. Here we go. Give it up, Max.
Eddie, JD, Gamers Hall, guys. Thanks for coming out tonight, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. JD Katz, everybody. He's better now, well known on the South Side as Dr. Dreidel. I'm glad to be here tonight. I'm only here because Trump put tariffs on my hopes and dreams. So really, this is all I have left. You know, if I'm not at Gamers Hall, I would be on like the west side of town at some Sudanese restaurant, working at a spoken word poetry slam, doing these same jokes. So I'm glad that I'm being accepted here in Chicago. I really am. Just moved up here from Cincinnati, Ohio, so I'm really excited. I'm really grateful everybody's been embracing me up here. But it hasn't been without pitfalls. Trying to find a job in Chicago, it's tough, man. I have a better chance of having 2 left feet and a gimpy eye and joining the U.S. Coast Guard than becoming a busboy at a restaurant at this point. I didn't know I needed a Bachelor's of Science degree to be a food runner at a restaurant up here. It's tough. It really is. I broke the algorithm of Indeed.com. I've applied for every job available, and there's no jobs left. You know, I applied for so many jobs on Indeed. They sent me a care package. It had a pack of Pall Malls in it, a Kleenex, and a bumper sticker that says, "It's not that you're unemployable, you're just misunderstood." You know, I knew I was running out of places to apply for because it came down to oyster shucker and bungee jumping instructor. I think that's just a euphemism of jump off the Chicago Bridge, Max, and end it for good. But does bring me to my next point, and I'm being a little serious here. If you guys never really actually contemplated suicide in your lifetime, you never really gave it an inkling of thought, grow up. Because this life is very difficult, man. I'm like, it's easy to end it. It is very difficult to keep it going. I mean, it really is, you know. The job market is really tough. So if you have a job right now, consider it a blessing. It really is a blessing. I don't care what job you do. I don't care if you're a CEO or a dishwasher at a restaurant. Keep the money coming in. I know it's difficult out there because I had lunch at the Honey Baked Ham Company and I was rang up by 2 Muslims. Yeah. I'm like, they really sacrifice Ramadan for, you know, a holiday paycheck. I've had a lot of jobs in my time. I've had 20 jobs, and I've been fired from half of them. So if this was baseball, I'd be batting 500. I would be in the Hall of Fame. But in workplace, I'm considered a lifetime liability. And that's why I'm a full-time DoorDash driver, because I can't really be governed by a workplace environment. Anybody that's 10 years up and younger than me, I do not respect anything they have to say. I like doing DoorDash, man. That's why I'm doing something to bring back a stimulus check to everybody here. I'm really working to get COVID to come back. So I've been coughing in public. You know, I've been walking around without washing my hands. I just imported a whole bag of bats from Wuhan, and I'm going to release them at O'Hare International Airport. Man, I want a stimulus check, and I want to go back home. Because during that time, those few years, I was a full-time DoorDash driver. If you were either worked at a DoorDash driver, a delivery driver, or you worked at a grocery store, you were considered an essential worker. That was the first time in my life I was considered essential at anything in my life. You know? Because I remember the mainstream media said, it's like, if you work at the grocery store, you really are a hero. It's like, so every time I deliver, I was like, I really am living my dream, one Jersey Mike's sandwich at a time. Remember the movie Flight with Denzel Washington?
Oh, yeah.
Where he's a alcoholic cokehead, but he's also a hero because he lands a whole plane upside down and saves a whole flight full of passengers. Well, that's me at DoorDash. Yes, I have a blood alcohol level of 0.16, which for those who don't know, that's twice the legal limit. Right? And yes, I've hit every 5th mailbox in Lakeview. But I got a 95% rating, man. So, not all heroes wear capes. I'm in a relationship up here that was really not on my bingo card, but I make it for lost times because, man, I was in my 20s, early 30s, man. I was not getting laid. Now I'm getting laid too much. Now I'm just fulfilling fantasies, man. Like, I haven't really had success in my life, but recently I had a girl lick my ass. And that must be the closest thing to success that I've ever had in my life. I really am proud of myself, you know, like, they won't have my photo in my high school, but, you know, I'll win my men friends over. All right, guys, thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you, JD. Thank you, Eddie. God bless you guys. Good night. That went weird, didn't it?
I think you crushed it.
Oh, thanks, man.
This is the night of reverses. Okay, we got the reverse.